little bit of the after party of the show. That's pretty much it for the main topic.
Oh, we in the after party?
We in the after party right now.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
So we can keep drinking heavy now.
Oh, it's 11. Oh, it's early.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, this is it right here. It's all just conscious streaming, conscious streaming podcasting right now.
Hey,
whatever's on your mind, y'all bring it up. Hey Pat, that how did that not make you feel the other day?
Oh yeah.
Did you get sick from it?
Yeah, I felt queasy.
But
I think it's because I kept adding
the yum sauce.
Yeah, with each layer.
Yeah.
And so then it was to the point, like me and mayonnaise don't, So anyway,
you ain't a mayonnaise kind of black man.
Yeah, exactly.
From Hanabi? What y'all was shitting?
It wasn't it wasn't good.
And we all overindulged in the yum sauce.
Yeah. Hey AJ, you gonna run the show or you gonna text all night?
No, he's doing a live
feed. I've been doing both.
But it was a good time.
Yeah, don't worry about me, all right?
Don't worry about you.
It was a good
Can't
time.
run Pat for 5 minutes.
No, it hasn't. The real question is how you gonna try to question me, right? He gonna question me, and then I came up here and fixed the whole show for him.
Hey AJ, relax. I was joking with you.
Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your fault.
AJ, are you cancer?
You fueled them.
I'm sorry.
When's your birthday?
You've been drinking with him since 5.
Look, you see how much I've had.
When is your birthday?
Look at my hand.
That's why I said you fueled him.
I don't know. What's that?
He fueled
My
himself. He grown man.
Wait, what's that?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh. Are they sensitive?
Not at all.
You sensitive.
Defensive.
Defensive. Okay.
Defensive.
Okay, defensive.
Yeah.
Well, in this day and age, social media is the same thing.
Hey, 5 cents for that.
I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. I know I'm sensitive. AJ, you sensitive.
Not at all.
Yes, huh?
I just
You say
defend
defensive,
myself.
not sensitive.
I defend my point. That's it.
Sensitively.
I stand by. I said what I said. All right.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Who Pat over
boy's
there
funny.
texting?
Pat's
Hey, Pat,
texting
real
them.
quick.
With the phone that's on the
No,
table.
no. Hey, real quick. Hey, go ahead.
On
Pat
this
don't
phone.
got
Hey,
Pat
real
doesn't
quick.
have 5 cents.
Hey, just so y'all know, I ain't even got to say the podcast. Hey, just so y'all know, Pat is single still.
Yay.
Hey, do something for him real quick.
Rain
I
is
got it
what?
on your pants. Go ahead.
What?
Oh, what the
On the
hell?
live.
Hold on, wait. Did you see it jump?
What the hell?
Oh shit. Yeah, that boy's wild.
Oh,
You
I'm
ready?
a girl.
Hey, you ready for this cookout tomorrow?
man, am I?
Oh.
Am I?
Yo, it's been
Hey.
last
This
year.
is the first time I met this side
Oh,
of the
so
family.
everybody.
Hey, we got the chicken marinating already.
Of course.
Yeah.
So every
Facts.
year, not every year, but it's second year in a row that me and Pat's side of the family, his mother, my father, we get the cousins together. And last year was extremely successful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we had I think everybody showed up for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
And it
I
was
think,
just super chill, man. Everyone,
yeah.
and it was just a good time. We ate good, had fun. You
Yeah,
know,
it was great. It was
better.
wonderful.
It was the best, man.
Yeah, ate
almost
good, drink
forget.
Hey,
well.
Facebook Live,
It was
second
just like a
annual
party. It was
Cousins
a party,
Cookout.
man.
Hey, don't be
Jenny, what's your address?
No, hey, hold a second now. Hold up.
Something, White
hold up.
Plains, Maryland.
hold up.
Cousins
Stop,
Cookout
stop, stop.
Cousins Cookout / promotion
a-
party
What is it?
It is It is a family cookout. All right,
think it's in my
it's a family
/
cookout.
promotion party.
You know what date that?
Hey,
we got
just so
the
y'all
cookout
know, Rev Rick is ordained, so everybody's family to him.
There you
We are all brothers and sisters.
Man, fuck some of y'all. How about that? All right. Nah. I got nothing but love for all y'all. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Hey, shout
Beautiful
out!
thing.
Hey, real
Yeah,
quick,
I'm
hey
looking
Rick,
forward to
do
it.
me a favor. Shout out this
Sure.
guy right now that's watching. That is the original OBS god, Chris Goins.
Oh, dude, hey, baby, if you had an altar, I'd kneel before it, and I'll burn some ashes to that shit, man. God damn, Chris, appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
And to all the family, no
Oh,
one
Chase.
bow, no
I
one
said,
bow
I
out
said
to
Chris.
the
I
rain.
meant Chase. Chase Goins.
Chase God.
Don't give it to the
Chase
rain
God.
tomorrow. To all the family.
Hey, don't be doing that
We
rain
moving
dance.
to the garage.
We're gonna
moving
turn
to the
up. We're gonna
garage.
turn up in the house, the garage, the basement. We got the games down there.
Yeah. Now I already told all the cousins.
Rain or shine.
You know,
Hey,
black
look.
people shrivel
Make
up
a
in the
mess,
rain.
clean it up.
Yeah, I already told all the cousins that straight up. Look, bring your own chair.
Yeah.
Damn,
First of all.
ghetto.
Hey,
I'm
it is
just
what it is.
saying.
Hey, bring your
I'm
own
just
chair.
saying.
All right, bring your own chair. Everybody bringing the dish. Kyra, what you bringing?
You ain't told me bring no damn dish.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Damn.
talked to Jenny the other day. I said,
Oh,
"What you
Kyra.
need me to bring?" She said, "Oh, we got everything."
Fuck all that.
She
Kyra,
sound
bring
like
some
a
ice
cat.
tomorrow.
She sound
Hey,
like a
so
Ice?
hey,
Yeah,
so
bring some ice.
so real quick,
Bring about 3 bags
Rick.
of ice.
we got a viewer question.
I said, "Do you need
What's up? What's up?
Oh
What's up?
shit! Hold on.
Kyra
It's off
sounding like a character in a Tyler Perry movie right now.
Jenny don't remember shit. I just talked to her on the phone the other day. I'll make you damn dip. It's just cream cheese and sausage.
You know what
And
she sound
Rotel.
like? That dude on YouTube. No
Yeah.
more dip.
Yeah.
No more dip. No more dip.
I don't like
Say
it
it, say it one more time. No more dip.
Hey, Rick.
It
Rick,
felt
Rick.
good. I had sex with one for the first time, and
you
it
better
felt
make
good.
dip, and you better make it with the spicy Italian sausage too.
Say it one more again. No
So
more dip.
we have a viewer question off Facebook
What's the
Live.
name? What's the name?
What is the worst experience with an unwanted guest at a family reunion?
I want to
Oh,
get
we
to the
don't
family.
have that.
No, I don't exist
we don't
over in
have
this
that.
family.
Yeah,
Nah,
okay.
absolutely not. No.
Yeah, we have healthy dysfunction.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
It's just entertainment.
my
It's all
family,
love.
my family, like quietly talk shit about people.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to put my family on blast. My family's lovely.
Hey, you just did put your family on blast. And took it back and tried to
No.
clean up.
She digressed.
My auntie,
She digressed.
my auntie came up with like this funny name for a certain race of people.
Moving on.
Yeah, just keep that one to yourself right there.
I'm gonna keep it to myself. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it.
Yeah, shout out to that viewer. I mean, I'm sorry if you had experience, but not so much to brag on the family, but we grew up all together. Like, I mean, all our cousins pretty much the same age, so it's nothing but love.
I mean, Patrick and Rick basically sleep in the same bed every night, so
Facts.
Jesus Christ. What is it?
snuggling and shit. Like,
You like that your friends? You want your friends to be homosexuals? Like,
Yeah. You already know how Pat feel about homosexuals.
walk right into that one.
Damn.
I did that to myself.
And there goes Premier Janitorial.
I did it to myself, and I ain't even on the
Company
island
went
yet.
under.
Oh shit.
It's funny.
Any last words, man? Before I cut it off on live.
Hey, shout out to all y'all Blacks and Yaks. Subscribe on YouTube. The video will be up tomorrow in full. Segments will be out on Sunday.
Oh, hold on. Any ex-girlfriends that stalked you after a breakup?
Ooh, no comment.
Oh, I got my wife
hey.
in the room, man. What kind of question is that?
I mean, that's an honest question. I've had a stalker.
You had an ex
Sound like someone needs some
He
advice
wasn't-
on how to
He
handle
wasn't
something.
really.
Yeah, that's what it
he
sound like.
wasn't really a stalker. He was like obsessed. Like, I met him one time. This was when I was in high school. You know how you go on like college tours and shit. Well, and you get to like stay in the dorms or whatever. Well, I stayed in the dorms and I went to a party and I met this boy and he was like a junior in college. He like fell in love. He would not leave me alone for like months. I didn't know and I was like 17. I was like, what do I do? Like, eventually he just got the hint and left me alone. But
Hey, I got some advice. Not to cut you, Kyra. That was cool. That was wonderful.
it's scary.
That was woman advice. When's a man? Is this a dude or a girl? Just out of curiosity.
Dudes can be simps and crazy too.
No, the question, live question.
The question is coming from
Ex-girlfriends.
from a male.
Okay.
Ex-girlfriends that are
Ex-girlfriend
stalkers.
stalking you?
Yes.
Put some dick back in her.
No, no.
Sound to me.
That is the last thing you do. You do not know.
Hey.
Because that's gonna make it her obsessiveness with you more intense.
Facts.
I was like, how do you end terrorism? Give them more money. Jesus.
Hey, you mean?
No, you do not have.
Hey, I was about to
sex
say
with
something about that one, but I ain't trying to.
Yeah, a small move.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
You just got promoted.
Yeah.
You gotta look at her.
honestly,
You gotta look
honestly-
at her and say, "Look."
No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Sometimes men are like afraid to be real with a bitch. Like, if she's a real one and you let her know.
No.
Nah, I
Let
think
me
this
go ahead
is
and cut
beyond
the-
that point.
No.
No. I'm gonna cut you off.
I'm telling you from a female perspective.
Okay,
you want my
yeah.
perspective,
No,
or
no,
you
no.
want to just
No,
talk
no, no.
munch your dicks?
No. We're gonna talk about the dicks.
Yeah, we'll take a man perspective on this one.
From a male perspective, if a dude is talking about, "Oh, I miss you, baby," he trying to get back in there. That's it. Ain't take it from a guy that used to be a huge player.
What does this have to do with this guy right here?
This
we're
guy
talking
is
to?
asking
This guy-
about a crazy ex.
I know this guy.
He's asking about
Yeah.
a crazy ex, right?
Listen, in my experience,
Yes.
Let's get some
what
real
has
advice
worked,
now.
what has
Real
worked
advice.
out for me
Honestly.
is at the point it's over. Nah, but it's past that. The conversation. This is an
He
ex.
said.
So there's no more conversation.
He
to
said
be
making
had.
some content interesting for you. I would love to come on talk on the show with you
I've
guys.
ignored them. I had to go
Oh,
radio silence.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I tell you what. Send me his information.
I
We'll
got
link
you.
up.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
No matter how outlandish the text are, the call, I ignore them. I don't respond at all.
I was gonna say, because you got a lot of them hoes.
Yes. So anyway,
Hey, Pat done got area codes. He got
don't.
countries.
Honduras, Portugal.
Ethiopia.
For the record, I'm not a whoremonger.
Russia.
Hey,
Russia?
I'm not a
You had a
whoremonger.
Australia. New Zealand. Man, Pat out
You
here.
had a Russian girl?
Ukrainian.
Yeah, hey, get it right. It's goddamn Ukrainian,
no,
all
hey,
right?
yes. Also, though, hey, really?
Yes, Russia. Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
An attorney. Yes.
Georgia.
No, not Georgia, but yes.
Georgia. That's
Dang,
not a country.
I forgot about
No.
that. Yo, I used to get the text. I used to- and that was funny. The Russian.
The Ocean City story.
We would conversate through Google Translate.
Oh, that's
via,
what. Yeah,
via
yeah.
WhatsApp. To this day, I have
you
the
know what? I
dialogue.
was thinking about that.
Watch this.
I can't communicate with.
Oh,
how do you?
you about to
How do you? I mean, okay, obviously, like the one language
up?
that everybody can speak is sex. But outside of that, how do you connect with somebody who speaks a completely different language? The language barrier.
I'll give you-
Would that not bug you?
No, I'll give it to you. We met at a hotel. This was somewhere I was. No. But
The national
these
language?
hotels, they have the nice bar lounges.
Hotel is
and I'm not.
national
I'm not a
language.
big club guy. I never have been.
Okay.
So if I wanted a glass of wine or just a chill,
Yeah,
something
go to a
social, yeah, you go to a
lounge.
nice hotel and you just relax at the lounge. And I was acquainted with some of the staff, and so whatever. And so just chilling. And this group came from Russia, and they were attorneys, and they were lobbying on Capitol Hill. In terms of what sexual trafficking, human trafficking, excuse me,
Yeah,
and all
human
of that.
trafficking.
So anyway, so we're all talking, and I kind of noticed her notice me, and to a point, all of her peers
What color
and
is she?
colleagues, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's
Russia.
black people in Russia.
Oh yeah. Well, no. So
Damn, Kyra, what the hell they got to do with anything? Can you tell
I
the
said,
story?
what color is she?
So
I
anyway-
just wanted to know.
So anyway, all the friends went upstairs. She stayed down, and we literally, shoulder to shoulder, phone to phone, were talking through WhatsApp. I mean, not WhatsApp, through Google Translate. I would type something, she would type something. We went from the hotel, we went to
Hey.
another little
Okay.
restaurant bar. We had drinks, and then
And y'all was still
then-
Google translating and shit?
Yeah, and then there was a point in the night where Google Translate wasn't needed,
Because
and
the national language is sex.
So
and we just enjoyed the rest of the time.
The national language is sex.
That's two wholesome adults just in the room together
ju-
and having a conversation.
just to add some content at the end here, and this is for everybody in the room.
I re-downloaded WhatsApp, so I don't have that previous conversation.
That's 5 cents.
That's crazy.
So, what do you guys think the most common reason, or why do you think people fail at a goal or give up? I see you want to talk over there, Kyra. Go ahead.
Why do you think people fail at a
Fail
goal?
at a goal or give up at a
Because
certain
I
goal?
think people set goals that
Unrealistic, maybe.
not necessarily unrealistic,
Okay.
but unrealistic for them.
Okay.
Because like you have to know what you want to do in life, and you can't just be like for example, I want to be a doctor. I know that shit's hard and it's a difficult road, and I'm fucking killing myself to make straight A's right now. I have a B on my transcript, which pisses me off, but I know what it takes. It's not easy. If every road was easy, everybody would be successful.
Facts. Okay. Pat?
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Oh, go ahead, Rick. Go ahead. Rick.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Patrick's the perfect person because he's self-made.
Yeah. Pat over here text on the phone. Let him take care of his shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Pat.
He's probably texting,
Russia,
Some new
Hey.
country.
Honduras.
"Hey Putin, how you
I was
doing,
gonna try to
boo?"
get the message, but I can't remember her name.
See?
She was so important to you, obviously.
And I thought it was the name, but
Mila?
it's the Ukrainians. No, and it's funny. This Ukrainian's name is
Mila,
Masha.
Was your last name had to be
Misha, Masha.
Oh, second note. Was
What's
it,
some Russian
no,
names?
no, 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 no,
Katya?
no. Oh, stop all that.
This was the Ukrainian.
Was there is her last name possibly from different
Oh,
country?
she's pretty. What's she look like?
Maybe
without
maybe
Oh,
Valdez.
that's the WhatsApp profile.
makeup?
Little picture.
Maybe last name is Valdez from Hispanic country. Maybe
That's
she's an attorney somewhere.
What happened to
Opera
the
out of New
older
York.
woman? I liked her.
What? Who?
The one that's 38.
What was the one that was here last
That
time I was here?
I told her to freeze her
Oh,
eggs.
let's move it on.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. Hey,
damn.
Now we
What
get to
happened with
yeah.
that?
I agree.
Did she get back with her boyfriend?
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. Now we get too deep.
I
in
want
that.
to know.
Like, man, that's too
Can
much.
I ask you offline?
Pat single.
Sure.
Yeah,
Pat
whatever.
single.
You can ask me anything
Yeah,
offline.
that's just too much.
Transparent, but
Yeah,
it's
we ain't
just
doing all
like-
that. We ain't doing all that.
I want to know.
All right,
like
we'll
that.
know after camera. Shit. All right. 5 more minutes of the after party, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
We already had 10 minutes, so like keep it all 15, 20.
Okay.
Give me your question one more time, AJ.
I said,
it fresh.
what is
Why do
like,
people fail?
Why do people fail or give up on a certain goal?
People give up for a number of reasons. One, let's just keep it honest. One, they don't have the talent to do it.
Okay.
Two, the work is too hard.
They don't want to put the work in.
Exactly. Like honestly, like this podcast right here, growing subscribers to YouTube is hard. It's not easy.
Yeah, nah, you
That's why
fact
I
yeah.
ain't fucking doing it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you are doing it. You're right here with us.
I know, but you was like, Kyra, run your own podcast. No.
No, you got that. You got that radio voice.
I can barely
you got-
turn on my own computer at home. So you asked me to come here and turn on all this. I'm be
Hey,
like,
Kyra. Hey, Kyra. Hey, AJ did come over here today and show me a whole bunch of shit with things I didn't even know.
okay, if
Pause.
AJ can be
And,
my cameraman, he can come in and set it up, and then I'll just sit down and talk.
Yeah, like the way we're running tonight with actually like me running the podcast and like him running everything over there. That's way easier than like me running topics and running at the same time.
Right.
It's just so much easier. Like honestly, what he's doing right now, I'll probably have one of y'all do from now on.
Okay.
It's just
I
simpler
can push
for me.
buttons, but
Yeah.
don't ask me how to turn on and do the speakers and the headphones.
No. The keypad's very simple right there. But
Yeah, that's just click,
as,
click, click.
yeah, as far as getting back to let me just keep it full circle. Yeah, people usually give up one. They just realize after a while they don't have the talent to do it, or they get into other things. You know, and just the way. I mean, it's just a natural cycle of life. Like my thing is that what is giving up considered? Like, is it like giving up doing one thing, but because you found an interest in something else? Like,
Are you talking about why you stopped making?
I would
music to
say
make
giving up
podcasts?
would be like
I was getting to that, but
I feel like that's where you were going.
yeah, it's use me as an example. Like, I was doing one thing at first.
music.
Yeah,
I-
and then but things that I found a niche where I can actually talk and actually put all my ideas out in more than condensed 4 minutes.
But why can't you also make music on the side?
So
AJ does.
Let's say I can't, but I
hold
just
on,
found
hold
that-
on. Let me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna nip this in the bud right here.
Go ahead, do you think?
So podcasting is completely different than music.
Yes.
All right. So music is an art. Podcasting is using your voice to be able to talk about what you want to talk about. Oh, real quick.
Or music
Real
can be
quick.
that too.
No. Yeah, it could. But this is the difference. Some people it's harder to explain what you want to say in 4 minutes than it is in
2 hours.
an hour and 37 minutes and 46 seconds. All right. He's looking because he doesn't know where it's at.
No, you said 2 hours and you said 37 minutes. I was like,
Well, I said 1 hour and 37 minutes 46 seconds.
About 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay,
She said 2 hours.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I'm
Anyway.
I
gonna-
rounded
don't worry about
up.
it, don't worry
I
about
rounded
it.
up. Jesus. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, but
It's
yeah.
shit. Don't worry about
So the reason, because you brought my name into it, I make music because that's a hobby. I do the podcast because I'm good at it, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but just a little background on myself, and I'm about to put my plug in here real quick.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
about to toot your horn?
Yeah. So
He's about to jack off live on camera, everybody.
Ooh.
Pat, watch out.
Semen
Hey, where-
coming at you.
Hey, man, wear an umbrella, you won't get rained on.
yeah.
God,
So
okay.
a little background about me. I used to be on a radio station at 15 years old. I'm the youngest person to ever do it in America. They have a article on me somewhere, and I'll give that to you.
You were really the youngest ever in America?
In America to be on the radio, yes.
Damn, congratulations.
I had my own show.
I want to fact check you on that one, but sure.
No,
we'll do it.
yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I ain't saying you lying, but
Go.
yeah.
Hey, Snopes.com. Shout out to Snopes. They just hit me up on for the podcast. So Snopes.com. If you guys want to fact check.
We'll talk about that
anything.
one off camera.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. I was the youngest person to do it in America. Long story short, I did some things I shouldn't have to get fired from that radio station. We'll talk
Because
about that
you were
off
15.
camera. Yeah. No. At that time I was 17, but we'll talk about that off camera. But yeah. So this is something that I've been passionate about for a long time. So when I met Ricky, right, through Rachel, who is my wife, I met Ricky. He kind of got me into the music game more than what I already was. So Lil Wayne originally got me into that. Oh, I could rap because Lil Wayne be talking about some dumb shit. Some stupid dumb shit.
So you
right?
wanted to talk about something that wasn't stupid.
No. I want to
Is that
talk
what
about
you
something
mean?
that's more stupid because I had a whole lot of more stupid things going on in my life.
Oh.
So rapping to me, things that if you listen to any of my music, which you guys have tonight, things that are in my music is things that have happened in my past life.
Right.
And it's things that I have had fun in the past. Not to say that I haven't had fun now, but my fun from the past to my fun now is completely different.
No, I agree.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're
And
the
I'm
father
like,
of
and
Yeah,
I'm like
three.
Lil
we ain't got to
Wayne,
talk about that.
Who
Yeah.
talk about, like you say, talk about stupid
Yeah.
shit. You talking about real shit.
Yeah.
But your rap is just stupid.
Facts. Facts. No, and that's fine. That's fine.
No, I was just saying.
No, yeah, it's
But,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine.
Damn, Ma. The ganja. Let it feel ya. Damn.
Go ahead. Say
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Killed that man.
But what I'm saying is there's
You sing better than me.
as far as failing, I don't think there's ever a failure in life.
Yo, look what the ashtray did.
Yeah, nah, you spilled it. I seen it.
You don't think there's a failure in life?
I don't think there's a failure in life.
Still what?
Please explain.
No, the heat.
Oh,
I fucking
Is that a
dumped this shit.
goddamn
God damn
Cold
it!
Yeah,
I
it
want
is.
to know
It is.
what he
It
means.
is, and that's because of him. There's
I
not.
know. I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, no.
We'll
what
talk
you're
about
saying.
it off camera.
There is failure. There is not
Check
a
my-
failure in life. There is a learning experience.
Right.
So anything that you do in life could be a learning experience. Just like Ricky tonight, he hit me up. He said, "Hey, bro, how do I do this? How do I do that?" Not a big deal. I came in. We realized I realized what the issue was. I explained it to him. Now that's an experience. It's not a failure. Because
Right.
certain things for the podcast weren't happening like they should have been up here.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a learning experience. So life in general, I'm talking life in all aspects, black, white, Caucasian, whatever, Christian, Muslim, whatever. It's all a learning experience. Regardless, at the end of the day, whatever we go through in life is a learning experience.
And
we
I
all
get
got to
that.
die.
And I get that. But let's say you make a mistake in your life and you don't learn from that mistake and you continue to make the same mistake. Is it still a failure? Is it still a learning experience? Or at what point does it become a failure?
Who classifies it as a mistake?
What do you mean?
Do you classify it as a mistake, or do I classify it as a mistake?
What? What?
So, okay, what I'm saying is,
Hold a second. Let me just cut you off real quick.
go ahead.
And I just want to say this right here. Jay-Z's 444, the greatest hip-hop album to ever exist. He said
Facts.
that
Hey, Jay-Z, make sure you pay us, man. We promoting the album.
Yeah,
Make
the
sure
thing
you
is
pay
that
us.
people I like, I'll give you that promotion. If I fuck with your art, I'll just shout it out 100%. Jay-Z said on his when it's out on 444, he said a loss isn't a loss, it's a lesson.
Everything's a lesson.
So it's just the way you look at it. Like, let's say that even if somebody, unfortunately, like somebody we know, I ain't gonna put anybody in this room, but somebody we know would get divorced. Is it really a loss or is it a lesson?
God damn it,
For if
Pat.
you
Why'd you have to
married
get
again.
divorced, Pat?
Let's say somebody got fired from a job. Is it a loss or is it a lesson?
Everything, no matter what you do in life.
What exactly is an L?
No.
All I'm saying
There
is
are,
Define it.
see, the only thing that defines the L is the scoreboard. If you're the controller of the scoreboard, how is there an L? That's where I'm getting at.
Ooh.
If you're the controller of the scoreboard, how is there an L?
I'm saying
Go
you
ahead.
do shit in life,
Okay.
and anytime you do anything, there's always a result, right?
No. Action, consequence.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it. Yeah.
say you do something
Cause
stupid.
and effect.
What's
At
what?
the time, you didn't know, or not necessarily stupid, but you do something, or you try for something, and you quit. You drop out of school,
Okay.
or you any situation where you have an end goal and you stop before that goal is achieved.
Okay.
And instead of going back and saying, you know what, I didn't, like, for example, I went to college
Okay.
right out of high school.
Got it.
I dropped out. I joined
Got
the
it.
military.
Got it.
I got out because I realized I want more from my life. I want to go back to school. I want to finish my bachelor's degree. So now I'm a full-time student,
Okay.
but I learned from my mistakes from when I was 18, 19 years old. What about somebody who doesn't go out and look at what they did in the past and try to improve?
That's the tragedy.
That's what I'm saying. Is it still a failure or is it still a lesson?
My thing is, how do you not learn from the past.
Or maybe you do learn. Maybe you learn school isn't for me. School's not for everybody.
So,
but you got to do something in life.
Yeah, and I get that you have to do something in life, but
you know, what
I don't want to get too deep into this. Go ahead.
So Einstein defines insanity as repeating something, doing the same over and over,
and expecting
a different outcome. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that.
So that's the failure.
That's what I'm saying.
When you live in that. When you continue to have the same actions that you put forth, and you aren't happy with the result,
but you don't change anything,
and you don't shift it. So just
okay.
Actually, it ties into your question of why sometimes people they don't reach where they want it to be, because self-sabotage exists.
No, you're right.
People's lives, and sometimes it's based out of fear of that change, right? Because right on the precipice of change, usually
I got that on camera, just so you know.
I was gonna say, what the hell was that?
Yeah, you are.
I got it from my friend. From
you've been on camera for a minute,
dude. That shit was wild. What the fuck was that? Don't you ever do that?
Me and Nate Spring used to go to the club. And what did he?
Don't bring Nate in this. You don't want to do this on camera.
So
real quick.
Let's go into sports, right?
Hold a second. Let's wrap this thing up.
Okay,
go ahead. Go party up.
Go ahead.
Just final word real quick. And,
final words.
Yeah, final words. Because I want to get
after party,
forever.
after hours, everybody ain't invited.
Ooh. Kyra.
What the fuck was that?
I remember back on a different time. I remember the day we actually did that. We did that track right there. That was
I said ain't invited.
He said ain't invited. I like the remix too, but
the remix is great. Yeah.
Bamboo Studio.
Shout out to Boo.
Hey, shout out coming out of Oklahoma too, from Virginia. Kyra, final words. What you got?
I would say back to the whole failure thing. No. This is my final plug.
No, that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. So whatever you want to.
I'm just laughing because it was like relevant. It's relevant.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Yeah. Say whatever you want to. You good? You good?
Anytime you have a goal in life, continue to strive. But if you realize that something is not working, adapt.
Okay.
Change.
Okay.
Figure out what needs to shift and do it.
Got it. Pat. My bad. I didn't mean to steal your thunder there, Rick. My bad.
In that vein, just continue to press forward. Change is always exciting, and for anyone who wants to take things to the next level in terms of growth, whether it be financially, spiritually, personally, professionally, keep pushing forward. And it's quite natural to be in fear of potential change, because whenever you elevate, it means certain things that you knew as a status quo have to drop off. Don't be scared of that.
Risks.
Don't be scared of the unknown. Push forward, because there are better things on the other side of it. And just keep pushing and stay focused and stay disciplined. And it's always a privilege to have listeners here who listen to our point of view, man.
Amen.
So it's always a privilege to be on the podcast and to have you all listen to us. That's it.
So to add on to what Pat said, my final thoughts or words on the podcast today, and I say this on all of my podcasts, and I'm sure we adapt organically as a crew, because I am a entity of Black Signac LLC with Word Around Town. So
absolutely, all family.
Yeah. It's all family owned. But first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that listens to our podcast. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a platform to be able to talk about what we talk about and bullshit about what we bullshit about. Like, I get that everything that you guys hear isn't what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, we give you guys a platform to be able to talk about what we talk about.
To come up here and speak.
Exactly. And
bring your topics.
If you guys ever want to talk about anything that you want to bring to the podcast, go ahead and hit up Black Signac LLC, or blacksignac@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. You can also hit up if you're in my area. I'm down in Southern Virginia. I'm Word Around Town. wordaroundtown@gmail.com.
Amen.
Also, again, thank you. Like, without you guys viewing the show, we don't have shit to talk about.
I'm about to cry.
No, I literally, I say this every single show. So without the viewers, we don't have a platform to talk about what we talk about. And normally, you know, this is a different show for me because normally I'm live when I go on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interacting with people. And I went live tonight, and people interacted, but it's different, and I like this. But interaction is always key. Collaboration is always key. And if you guys have bitch, moans, complaints, successes, anything organic, we're willing to talk about it.
And get in the comments section.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Go ahead, Rick.
Y'all motherfuckers all came across so serious. That's what I gotta say right now. First of all, shout out to my barber. All right.
Hey, look. Hey, real quick. Hey, real quick.
He's more
Hey,
faithful.
look. I'm gonna go ahead and do it since nobody else will. When you make E6, this is the haircut you got. All right. When you make E6,
Oh God.
you gotta have this haircut at all times.
I don't know about all that, but first of all, shout out to
When
my
you
barber
make
once again.
E6,
Hey, Dominican barbershop in Waldorf, Maryland.
Hey,
My
shout
man-
out to him.
My man DMJ hooked me up. Y'all go see the guy right there. All
hey,
right?
real quick, when y'all see DMJ, ask him for that E6.
Yeah, the real shout out. But the real shout out goes to Jets Barber
Hey,
Oh,
for turning
yes.
nothing
Hey.
for making nothing.
Hey, Jets
into
barber
something.
turned a crack. He turned from crackhead to crack
That
dealer.
head rose. That head rose from the ashes.
God
That head
damn.
rose from the ashes.
That's another barbershop to shout out to. But all in all, hey Rick, you go ahead and cue that music.
hey. Are we
You
done?
mean AJ?
No, that's it. In the cuts, you see everything.
This guy that's in the show? I'm not fucking